and I am going to show you how to make flame in GIMP. Very easy way of making flame in GIMP. So here's GIMP, and you go to File, New, Default. Going to add a new layer, and default's good. It's just to add, it's just right click on there. We're going to go down to the blend tool, and you can just select here. Can select, we want this one. You go like this. No, not quite right, a little bit more. There, now we go filters. Or no, now we go to the eraser. I made a big square brush here because it's just easy to use. And erase a bunch of this because we don't need it. It'll make life easier in the long run. Make that disappear. Now we go to filters, distorts, and iWarp. And we'll move it around a bit. Just hold on the left button and move it around. Now swirl it, which is what makes the flame look. We're swirling counterclockwise, I guess. Now I'll swirl it clockwise a bit. We need to get some of that darker color up into the light. Just keep swirling it until it looks flame-like. The more you swirl, the better the flame often. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna take the scissors and take about that much flame. Gonna hit this and duplicate it a couple other times. Okay, move that, and we're gonna go around the top layer, and we're gonna go distorts, iWarp again. And iWarp it a bit differently. Not very much, because you don't want it too different, you just want a little difference. And hit OK. And we're going to go filters, blur, and a motion blur. Of about, that looks good. Now we're going to click on this one. Take down the transparency, filters, distorts, iWarp again. And just a little bit different. And there we are there. Now this. Then OK. And now we're going to go colorize. Color balance. Often help get your colors up to brighter, nicer colors. We're working the middle one, and now you go contrast brightness. I like to crank that. And take that a bit down. This is the one we're working on right now. We'll give it a little bit of blur. I'll go this blur. Yeah, this is the blur I usually use. Give it a 10. Hold blur. Come on. Oh, that was that one. Oh yeah, we gotta put the optical in a bit. It's this one we want to blur a bit. So we'll go blur. Oops, blur. Blur, and okay. Oops, that was too blurry. So I just go Control X and that undoes it. And I will go and blur it a bit less. Maybe about 2 would look better. So now we want to put that one down. Take the background, select the background, paint it black. It looks pretty good. Not very good, but pretty good. I can do some good things with color and clean it up a lot, but this makes fine. Like looking things.